Hey there, it's your host, Harper. Welcome back to Watch Topic. Today I have 8 things you should not do on an airplane. I'm sure if I got 10 people in a room to discuss their pet peeves about flying, they would be in there for a couple of years. Flying isn't easy, but we gotta do it. So here are 8 things to keep in mind while flying. Number 8, carry-on etiquette. It goes without saying, make sure your carry-on fits the airline size requirements. No one likes the person holding up the line arguing with the already agitated flight attendant about how you're allowed to bring your bag on a different airline. This might sound obvious, but be sure to put your baggage above your seat. I see all too often people thinking that if they get their luggage up to the front of the plane, they will get off faster. What? This makes no sense. This means that the overhead bins in the front get full and the people in the front are forced to put their baggage in the back. It doesn't save any time, I promise. On a lighter note, be sure to follow the 311 liquid rule if you don't want to get held up at TSA. Bottles must be 3.4 ounces or smaller and must fit into a clear bag no bigger than 1 quart. This rule came into play in 2006 after the UK government discovered a terror plan to bring explosive cocktails onto the plane, disguised as, you guessed it, soda bottles. Number 7, airplane drinks and food. This one makes my stomach twirl. In 2004, a study showed that out of 327 aircrafts, only 15% of their water supplies passed health standards. Since then, there has been an act put into place that does not allow airplanes to serve tap water, but their ice cubes are usually still made from the water. When asked what you would like to drink, politely decline ice and opt for bottled water instead. Some airlines give out free drink coupons to loyal customers, and while having a drink on a plane can shake your flying jitters, it could also put you on the no-fly list. The high altitude means low air pressure, and low air pressure means less oxygen. This could mean 1 drink feels like 2. No one likes a drunk loud jerk on a plane. This also goes for any medication you might take to help sleep or relieve your anxiety. Make sure you know how you react to it first at home. You don't want to find out mid-flight that you're allergic to it or it negatively alters your personality. Number 6, leave the tuna fish at home. So now that you're possibly questioning airplane food, I don't blame you, you want to pack your own food. Smart. Now you don't have to spend $23 on a lousy airport sandwich. But please keep in mind that whatever you bring on the plane is going to be brought on a plane. A small Middleton flying in the sky with a bunch of people. That tuna sandwich stinks, and everyone can smell it. So please be courteous to your fellow flyers and leave the pungent food at home. This also goes for perfume and cologne. 1 little spray if necessary, no need to shower in it. Number 5, don't eat anything directly off your tray table. Mid-flight and your tummy is grumbling. Time to feast on that not stinky salad you ever so smartly packed for yourself. As you dig in, shreds of Parmesan fall onto your tray table. 5-second rule, right? No. Did you know that tray tables are the dirtiest thing on a plane? A study found that there were 2,155 SFU colony-forming units on a tray table, compared to just 265 on the toilet flush button. Gross! I used to lay my head on those things, not anymore. While we're on topic, maybe you've wondered why you need to put your tray table up before takeoff. 61% of fatal accidents occur during takeoff, initial climb, approach, or landing. If you secure your table, you leave a clear path for passengers to use in case of emergency. The more you know. Number 4, handouts. Okay, so now you know the dirtiest thing on a plane, but the germs don't end there. Some airlines emphasis on some because it seems like all airlines are stripping us of luxury items we once were happily gifted. End rant. But some airlines give out pillows and blankets. But did you know that those blankets and pillows aren't washed until the end of the day? And let's hope they get properly washed. We've seen people sneeze in their blankets and drool all over their pillow, so if offered this rare luxury, you might just want to say, no thank you. Number 3, airplane windows. If you're a lucky person who gets the window seat, you can get some awesome views, especially if your flight is taking off during a sunset or sunrise. Those windows can also save your life. Window shades should be drawn during takeoff and landing. This allows the crew to easily see what's going on outside in case of an emergency. This will let them guide you to the best exit strategy. You may also have noticed a tiny hole in your window, and it's there for a reason. It's called a bleed hole and allows pressure to balance between the passenger cabin and the air gap. Here's a helpful tip. Have you ever thought of the fact that since you're flying in a plane, you are closer to the sun? UVA rays can penetrate those windows, so be sure to lather on some SPF before you take off. A study showed that 1 hour of flying for pilots is like spending 20 minutes in a tanning bed. Number 2, cell phones. Do you know anyone who doesn't have a cell phone nowadays? My guess is no. Those suckers are hard to put down. But when your flight attendant asks, be sure to do so. Your electronics can cause interference with radio communication, and your pilot might not be able to hear some crucial information over the traffic controller. So be sure to switch your device to airplane mode. Another tip, pack your own headphones. I think we understand that flight attendants don't have a lot of time in between flights. Therefore, they can't clean the reused headphones properly. Save yourself an ear infection and be sure to pack your own or don't use any at all. Number 1, kids fly too. It's summer and you're sending your child off to grandma's who lives across the country so you can get some peace and quiet. Totally understandable. But for everyone's sanity, please be sure they keep their feet and arms in their own area and make sure they understand kicking someone's seat is annoying. This goes for adults too. There are far too many pictures of adults putting their nasty feet all over someone else's seat. No, keep your shoes on. In this popular Reddit post, new parents were flying with their newborn for the first time. They were so kind to hand out this note with earplugs for all of the passengers. How thoughtful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this list helpful and humorous. And remember, always be nice to your flight attendant. I'll see you next time. Bye.